Good y'all, welcome back to another AFL video for today, man. First thing first, my finals preview is coming out this week. I am going to be recording this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. Also, shout out to King Kalen, sports with the video. All credit goes to him. But anyway, let's go and let's get further into it, man. We often check out AFL players that have forced rule change. Now listen. Everybody's mind is on the finals. Again, shout out to King Kalen. But everybody's mind is on the finals. I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited. It should be a good one. Absolute blaster. Absolute great one, man. It's going to be a very, very, very fun one, man. I cannot wait. Like I said, it's time. But I do want to give a quick shout out to the All-Australian team, man. We have, Tom Stewart, Darcy Moore, Jackson Clare for, defense, some notable names. Midfield, my boy Marcus Bontempelli, the Dagos. What's crazy? Two brothers made an All-Australian team, and to me, the All-Australian team is basically like the NFL. It's like the all first team, basically. The NBA, it's like the All NBA stuff like that. MLB is like like the best players at at these separate positions, stuff like that. All MLB, whatever it's called. Tim English, Errol Golden for Sydney forwards. We have Taylor Walker, Petrarca, Toby Green, Charlie Curnow, my boy Charlie Cameron. We had one Brisbane player made it. I don't know how I feel about that. I should be upset, but I'm not. But I feel like I should be upset though. I feel like I should be upset. But I will be posting like the screenshot of it on the screen as well. But you guys let me know you guys' thoughts about that, man. Like I said, congrats to all of them for making All Australian. Big achievement, especially in the AFL, man. To me, like I said, I always see it's like a first team honor, stuff like that. You're basically like the top 5-6 players on your team. So, but anyway, man, we are finna check it out. We are finna see what this video is on, why some of these players force rule changes. Without further ado, don't forget to like and sub as well. Like I said, we are changing like the shape of the video. So I'm going to go back to like a lower screen me while we do record these. You guys, let me know you guys thoughts about that. That's it. I think I've rambled enough. Let's go and get started.
One AFL player won his team the game by scoring for the opposition. Another did a move so dangerous that it broke another player's leg. These are the AFL players that force rule changes.
Woo!
Nothing comes close to the time Mason Wood forced a rule change so stupid it only lasted a single year. It all started in round 7 of the 2016 AFL season, when Wood caught St Kilda player Jack Noons holding the ball with only 22 seconds left. The twist, North were only up by 1 point. And so Mason Wood did what any AFL player would do. He took his full 30 seconds. Eventually the siren sounded and the Roos got their 7th win in a row.
I can't be mad about that though, because it's part of the rules. You know what I mean? Like, personally, I would do it too to an extent. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of the rule book. It's lame though. It's lame. It is lame because you're basically just time wasting. Using the whole 30 seconds, especially at the end of games, if scores like 2, 3, 4 points, like similar to here, you're not going to get the ball back because especially if like under 30 seconds, because guys could just going to use all 30 seconds. Like, I get it though, but it's lame. But I get it.
His so-called unsportsmanlike act didn't even impact the game, as he ended up slotting the goal. But the AFL took offence to Wood continuously glancing up at the shot clock while he waited the game out. And so a new rule was brought in that removed the shot clock from the big screen for the last 2 minutes of all AFL matches.
Okay.
But 1 year later, the AFL realised how useless the rule was, and so it was abolished. But the Toby Green rule, well, I don't think it will ever be removed.
Hey, Toby Green.
Round 21, 2017 saw Toby Green deliver a brutal kick to Luke Dowhouse's face.
My guy just used a freaking, the HBK Shawn Michaels kick. My God, you can't do that. What's this, WWE? Jesus. That should have been a freaking season-long ban. That's dangerous. You can't, come on now. Come on, Toby. You're my guy. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
While catching
That's
a
crazy, man.
It looks so bad that some people might call it attempted murder. For most normal humans, this would be their last time doing such a dangerous act, but Toby Green is anything but normal.
Ooh.
The man pushed an umpire for goodness sake. Green would pick up
Bro
where
got
he
some
left
temper
off in the
tantrums.
Giants' 2018 elimination final versus Sydney,
Too bad they
scaring
didn't make
off
it.
defenders with his karate skills and taking easy marks. As a result, the AFL brought in the Toby Green.
Wait, did I just say GWS didn't make it? They are in the finals, if I'm correct. Yeah. Chaz, just oh my God, Chaz, come on, bro.
Rule
Come
for the
on,
upcoming
Chaz.
2019 season.
Chill out on me,
Bringing
man.
in
Chill out.
pricier fines and longer suspensions for the use of studs in a marking contest.
What is with
While
bro?
the Toby Green rule is fairly new, the Kevin Bartlett rule is the exact opposite.
Kevin Bartlett.
Having been created over 40 years ago. In the 1970s, Richmond small forward Kevin Bartlett found a way that instead of holding the ball, he could win himself a free kick. Just as he sensed he was about to be tackled, Bartlett would bounce the ball, and because he was ruled as not being in possession of it, he was rewarded with a free. Nowadays, a player is called for holding the ball even if they are in the middle of bouncing the ball.
Yeah, it's
and the rule's so old that I didn't even know about it until making this video.
I know that.
Kevin Bartlett was barely impacted by the rule change, kicking 7 goals in the 1980 grand final against Collingwood a few years later. The rule is easy for umpires to adjudicate,
But he got
as they
one?
know for certain if a player is bouncing the ball or not. But it's not the same for high tackles, which have made headlines for the controversy surrounding players ducking tackles, not looking at any players in particular. Joel Selwood became famous for dropping his knees and attracting many high free kicks during his 16-year AFL stint.
That's high though,
In the
right?
2016 season, he would abuse it like there was no tomorrow. So the AFL announced stricter penalties on players who deliberately ducked into tackles, and that it would be called play on, leading to a lot more holding the ball calls. However, umpires have had much difficulty enforcing this rule, proven recently by Jack Ginnivan having his head ripped off against Adelaide. But the
Yeah, that's a hard one to really decipher stuff like that. Just because if somebody is protecting the way in itself that I am going to get tackled, but I am going to get tackled, but at the same time I'm gonna still protect myself in such a way it's hard to really criticize with somebody I guess already going into a tackle. But I hate a lot of these rules. I didn't really know. I did not know a lot of these rules. The Toby Green one's still crazy, but let's.
umpire deeming it a legal tackle. Luke Shuey winning himself a free kick after the siren after ducking into a Jared Pollock tackle in West Coast's 2017 elimination final against Port was further proof that it was extremely difficult for umpires to adjudicate.
That's
the
what I'm
rule.
saying, yeah.
Luke Shuey's duck only won his side in elimination final, but what about if it had won them the grand final?
Oh, I would have
In
been
the highly
pissed.
anticipated 2008 Hawthorn vs Geelong grand final, the Hawks would do the unthinkable, deliberately rushing behinds
yeah.
for Geelong. 11
Sick.
behinds in total,
Absolutely
which they used to help
sick.
set up out of defense. This would massively influence the game, with it leading the Hawks to a massive upset win over the Cats. For the start of the 2009 season, new rules only allowed a defender to rush it behind if they were under legitimate pressure, and if not, a free kick would be rewarded to the opposing team. The league did this with the hope to encourage open play and create more exciting, goal-saving moments on the last line of defense, and so far it has worked with great success. But I can't say the same about this next rule. Imagine it's round 4 2012. An undefeated Sydney Swans face a 6th place North Melbourne team at home.
And also, what's the point of the Smith's AFL teams having those big old banners just for players to not even go through them? They're all going under us. Oh, brother.
Headline out of this match, Gary Rowan has broken his leg. How exactly? A dangerous slide from Lindsay Thomas, which resulted in Ron going lifeless for a few seconds before clutching his leg and screaming for help. This isn't even the only rule change Lindsay Thomas forced, as his shrugging of high tackles in 2013 led to harsher judgment for high free kicks. What current rule do you think needs to be changed due to a player abusing it? Let me know with a comment down below, and have a delight.
That's very, very good for you. Again, shout out to my guy, Sharon, man. But the Toby Green one's crazy. Obviously, the intentional behinds, because you basically give away 3 points, even though it is just a point. You just never know at the end of the game. Just line tackles. The high tackle to me, the one just deliberately, I guess, going into a tackle. That one, say, was just the most confusing one because you just never know. But I mean, the AFL, the AFL brought some rule changes, these last few years anyway. So, it's been, it's I guess you can say it's been working. But you guys let me know you guys thoughts about these rule changes, man. As always, don't forget to like and sub as well. Comment down below on anything else you guys would like to see. Talk to you guys later, man. Peace.